The show is off. Heartbreak. Keith Urban, already battling the emotional fallout of his high-profile divorce, has been struck down by a serious illness, forcing him to cancel his massive tour date and putting his entire career on hold. We're talking about more than just a cold. Doctors have ordered complete vocal rest for the country music icon, raising terrifying questions about the long-term health of the voice that built his empire. Is the stress of his recent personal life finally breaking him? Find out the shocking truth about his diagnosis, the devastating impact on his fans, and what this sudden silence truly means for one of music's biggest stars. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. The dazzling, high-energy world of country music touring is a brutal, unforgiving machine, and few run it with the effortless, guitar-slinging charisma of Keith Urban. Known for his marathon concerts, his impeccable showmanship, and a voice that can transition seamlessly from raw power to delicate vulnerability, Urban is an entertainer who consistently gives every fiber of his being to his audience. This commitment is precisely why the sudden, jarring news that Keith Urban struggles with illness and is forced to cancel a concert has sent a wave of genuine concern and high-drama speculation across the celebrity and talent show entertainment sphere. The initial shock of the cancellation, particularly for a star who prides himself on his reliability and dedication to his fans, quickly morphed into a deeper, more complex narrative, inextricably linking his health crisis with the very public, deeply personal turmoil of his recent divorce from Hollywood icon, Nicole Kidman. The official word, released with the careful, professional framing typical of high-level celebrity management, confirmed the cause: laryngitis. While on the surface a common ailment, for a powerhouse vocalist like Urban, laryngitis is not merely a sore throat. It is an occupational hazard that renders the primary tool of his trade, his voice, temporarily useless. The statement from the venue, Bon Secours Wellness Arena, and his team confirmed that his longtime laryngologist, Dr. Galen Garrett, had ordered complete vocal rest. These words carry immense weight in the entertainment world, signaling not a choice but a mandate, a moment where the artist's body has finally overridden the will of the showman. The image is instantly captivating. The man who thrives on the roar of the crowd is now confined to silence, his electric energy forcibly contained for the sake of long-term preservation. What elevates this news beyond a standard tour rescheduling announcement is the unavoidable context of his personal life. The cancellation came just weeks after the shocking, heavily scrutinized news of his divorce from Nicole Kidman after nearly 2 decades of marriage. For a fanbase that has witnessed the trajectory of their relationship, from whirlwind romance to a partnership that famously weathered his struggles with addiction, the timing of the illness feels like more than a coincidence. It's fodder for the relentless celebrity rumor mill. Is the stress of the divorce, the emotional toll, the logistical separation, the media scrutiny, finally manifesting itself physically? Is this illness a literal and symbolic silencing of a man who, sources suggest, has been struggling with the lonely and miserable reality of tour life even before the split became public? The entertainment audience, ever eager to connect the dots of a star's life, is quick to speculate that the battle with laryngitis is merely the outward symptom of a much deeper, more profound heartbreak. The fan reaction, as is often the case in these high-stakes cancellations, was a complex blend of disappointment and overwhelming empathy. Thousands of ticket holders in Greenville, South Carolina, where the show was scheduled, were left heartbroken, having invested time, travel, and emotion into attending the High and Alive World Tour. Yet, the tenor of the social media response leaned heavily toward concern. Urban's personal statement, issued almost immediately, reflected his understanding of the inconvenience, expressing genuine remorse. "I know all the logistics it takes to get to a concert these days, and I've never taken any of that, or any of you, for granted." This heartfelt apology, a rare moment of direct and personal communication from a star in crisis, served to temper the initial frustration, shifting the focus from the financial cost of a cancelled show to the human cost of his health. The uncertainty surrounding the future dates, particularly the next scheduled show in Nashville, the very heart of the country music scene, added another layer of suspense. The doctor's guarded optimism that he would be back on stage for his Nashville show was a line of hope, a fragile promise that the show would, in fact, go on. The public's collective focus narrowed to this single point. The Nashville show was positioned as the true test of his recovery, the moment the physical struggle would either yield to the power of performance or demand further, potentially devastating, cancellations. The speculation grew. Would he address the divorce on stage? Would his performance show signs of strain? Every element was magnified. In the grand tradition of celebrity narratives, Keith Urban's forced pause due to illness becomes a powerful story of vulnerability, resilience, and the relentless demands of fame. It highlights the brutal reality that a concert tour is not just an artistic endeavor but a physical marathon, one where the human body is constantly pushed to its breaking point. For a performer whose artistry depends entirely on the health of his vocal cords, this instance of laryngitis serves as a potent, immediate threat to his livelihood, a tangible reminder of the fragility that underlies the glamour. The forced vocal rest is not a break, it's a terrifying silence, a moment of profound isolation in the midst of a life that is defined by connection and sound. As the entertainment world awaits the next sound of his voice, the story of Keith Urban's struggle with illness becomes a profound examination of the price of stardom and the indomitable spirit required to keep the show, against all odds, alive. The ultimate comeback, whenever it comes, will not just be a return to the stage, but a powerful, highly publicized act of emotional and physical triumph. Thanks for watching this video and please subscribe our Talent Zone Updates YouTube channel for more update news.